What's up, fellas? One piece of advice: be loyal. Loyalty is honor. It seems to be fleeting or lost in today's society as well. Say hi to the pup. I just had a good buddy of mine pass, and I could say a lot of good about him. One of the best things you can say about him is that he was loyal. And in this age of jumping to what's popular, jumping to what's sexy, jumping to what everyone else is jumping to, following the crowd, being a bandwagon jumper, it's refreshing to... It's not just refreshing, it's necessary to have loyal people around you. And when I was growing up, my mom would always say, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget your family. Don't forget what your family stands for. And smart lady. I'm realizing it more and more that so few people today are loyal. So few people are going to stand by you when you're at your depths. And I judge my friends by a simple metric, or a simple guide, I guess. My best pals, you have your pals, you have your best friends. You're not going to be one of my best friends if I know you're not going to stand with me when my back's against the wall, if I have to stand and fight. If I have to stand and fight another group, another couple people, whatever. My best pals are the guys who are going to stand and fight. And that's a great barometer, because those are the guys that they're not the guys that are going to try to talk their way out of every issue. They're not the guys that are going to run, call the cops, or, run, call for help, and then you look around and you're the only one standing there. Those are the guys that they'll stand and fight with you, and they're going to be with you at your depths. When you're at your lowest, when you need them most. It doesn't matter if you haven't talked to them in a year, 2 years, 3 years. These are your brothers. These are the guys who are going to stick by you, who are going to lift you up when you need to be lifted up. And your mission in life is to be one of those guys. Don't be one of those punks that changes friends every week, that changes friends, that only seeks people who are doing well, or who are being who they want to be. You need some of those people around you. You are a collection of the 6 people you hang around with most. I've heard that time and time again, but don't ever turn your back on the people you grew up with. Don't ever turn your back on your family. Don't ever turn your back on the real relationships in your life, because those are what's most important. And the world needs more loyal people. So please, have loyal people around you if you're lucky, and be one of those people that are going to stand with your pals when their back's against the wall. You're watching this video likely because you're trying to become a better man. You're trying to figure this shit out. And a couple of videos ago, I talked about being rough around the edges. And if you are rough around the edges, then you're doing this thing right. You're doing this man thing right. If you're loyal, holy hell, you are doing this man thing right. And you can look yourself in the mirror no matter how work's going, no matter how this and that and everything else is going. If you're loyal, you can look yourself in the mirror, be proud of who you are, and your parents can be proud of how they raised you. So, be loyal. And yeah, just that. I just finished writing the newsletter for the Average Shopper Tribe. That's going to be sent out in the mail in maybe a week. And I just needed to leave that note for guys, because we get pushed and pulled into who we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to aspire to become. And never once have I heard someone say, be loyal. I've heard someone say, be an action taker, be a winner, be be smart, be disciplined, be all these things, but loyalty never comes up. And loyalty is it's a true measure of a man's character. It's if he's going to stand by people when no one else is. That's loyalty. It's when they've done something wrong, when they and maybe turn their back on you? Or are you going to be loyal to them? That's the measure of a man. Loyalty is the measure of a man's honor. So, be loyal. Be better than everyone else. Don't be a bandwagon jumper with your friends. Always keep the true friends close. And that's it.